and a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we've got UEFA Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. It is Lokomotiv Moscow taking on Manchester United.
Thank you, Derek. Well, it wasn't an ideal start to United's Champions League campaign. 3 points would have been the order of the day in the first game, but they didn't get that, just the solitary point. Can they get 3 points and back on track tonight?
So the initial 11 for the home side. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
Pogba has it. Now it's Alexis Sanchez. Pogba. Here's Alexis Sanchez. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Alexis Sanchez trying his luck here. Just straying offside. And understandably, we'll take a closer look at Alexis Sanchez, who's always the man who can make things happen, Lee.
Well, he's a running machine. Just watch the energy levels. All he wants is the ball, and when he passes it, he wants it back. You better give it him.
And United have the corner. Well, thumped clear. It is to be a throw-in. Pogba. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. And it's Krychowiak. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
The ball with Valencia. Well, can he make this move count? Krychowiak. The object of the exercise is to keep them out. Ashley Young. But they're trying to get right into his face. Given away by Pogba. Now, what could he do here? Will there be a tangible end product? That is a moment he would dearly love to have back, if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
And Alexis Sanchez. Crossed in by Alexis Sanchez. Just wanted to get it out of there. Intelligent threaded pass here. Easy meet. Pogba. Lukaku. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Now it's Alexis Sanchez. And vision shown by Alexis Sanchez. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Antonio Valencia in possession. Here is Fred. And now this is Lingard. Lukaku! And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. it's on nights like these, Lee, covering Manchester United, when you think back to all the greats who've played for the club in Europe. Bobby Charlton, Dennis Law, George Best, Roy Keane, the list. There's a slide rule pass. The end product just wasn't there. Young. Now it's Alexis Sanchez. Far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? The referee has dished out a yellow card here.
Well, it's not malicious, it's just clumsy.
Into the box it goes. And it's Krychowiak. They've given it away. And cleared away. And a throw-in it's going to be. Is he going to punish them here? Well, let's see. Does he mean business? Terrific block there. Alexis Sanchez. They've given it away. Romelu Lukaku. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Crossed in by Alexis Sanchez. And he's clear as lines. He's been a bit unlucky. Let's see what he has in store for them. And crossed in there. A cross lacking guile and accuracy. He had trouble keeping it. Lingard. He has plenty of support. It looked as though he almost forced the shot that time.
Well, it's okay shooting from there, but you have to test the keeper.
Fred with it. And slipped through beautifully. Now he must favour the cross. Here is Fred. Matic on the ball. Here's Alexis Sanchez. Manchester United throw in here. Antonio Valencia in possession. Fred with it. Matic on the ball. It might be a favourable situation, this, for Manchester United. Ashley Young. And the cross is very much on. And he takes some. And a wild attempt from long range. Not one for his highlight reel.
Well, it's a poor choice. He's got other options on. Why is he shooting from that distance?
Be a tangible end product. Beautifully timed. Nemanja Matic has it. Pogba. Taxi defending from Benedict Hövedes. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Others in the vicinity. Wonderful block. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Promising looking ball. The end product just wasn't there. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. to pick him up in the centre. Given away by Manchester United. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. We know, don't we, that Alexis Sanchez can decide a game with one kick of the ball, but has he been involved enough here, Lee?
Well, no goals for him, no real chances either. He needs to help his team a little bit more, just to get involved in the game. I think he would be the difference if he was playing better.
Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. It's Krychowiak. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was...
Rematch. जीतना है guys.
Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Lukaku, given away.
Oh ho! छेड़ लिया भाई.
Paul Pogba. Nemanja Matic has it. The ball with Valencia. And it's Fred. Romelu Lukaku. But it was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent position from the goalkeeper.
हारना नहीं है
Poor shot,
भाई.
to be honest with you.
मैनचेस्टर सिटी हार जाएगी भाई.
Well, he's got
Manchester
plenty of
United.
space on the flank here.
अगर हारे अपन तो.
Well, let's see what he has in store for them. He's given us away.
Ah. Nice.
Now, what can he do here? Powerful
Ah.
enough, but not precise enough.
No, not
बस ये
accurate
काला
enough at all.
मार
He
रहा
had other
बार-बार.
options on as well.
Pogba has it. Nemanja Matic has it. Well, he's opened up the defence here.
Oh नहीं यार.
And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Now, Krychowiak. Jesse Lingard. Jesse
Wow.
Lingard slipping it through. And up there is Alexis Sanchez. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance.
Oh भाई.
Corner awarded to Manchester United.
अच्छा खेले थे, अच्छा खेले थे. कॉर्नर मिला अपन को.
Now the execution of the corner. And disappointingly, he got completely underneath that.
Well, here's a coaching tip. Long range shot, lean back equals over the bar.
I always listen to your coaching tips, Lee.
ज़्यादा तेज क्यों हो जाता है यार शॉट?
Krychowiak. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Antonio Valencia in possession. Here is Fred. Good tackle. And can he make this move count? Just wanted to get it out of there. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper.
फॉर्मेशन चेंज करना पड़ेगा नहीं तो हार जाएंगे अपन. 3 प्लेयर खिला रहे हैं बस अपन पीछे.
Half an hour remaining then. The emphasis is on passing the ball forward. Now what can they do from here? Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Fred with it. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. The ball with Valencia. Romelu Lukaku now.
नहीं यार, बॉल क्यों छोड़ दे रहा है बार-बार?
There it is. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. The defender coming out on top in the battle with Alexis Sanchez. Will there be a tangible end product? Failed to hold it, Valencia. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Thundered clear. Will he play it in? Targets available, cross comes in. And a goal it is, the opener.
लग गए अपने. आगे खिला रहे थे ना पूरे. हीरो बन गया यार मैं यार, बेफालतू में.
Game. Well, keep it tight. That's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change. Well, here's a replay. I always tell young defenders to stop the cross. And this is why. When the ball comes in, it's perfect. And the ball ends up in the back of the net. Great header.
1-0 then. The ball with Valencia. Nemanja Matic has it. It's Manchester United on the move. Now what can they do from here? Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Here is Fred. Romelu Lukaku.
अरे यार.
There it is. Given away.
क्या हगरे रे.
Lingard, he's been wasteful with the ball here. They're making considerable progress with the ball, but will there be an end product? Given away by Manchester United. He's going forward well here. The object of the exercise is to keep them out. And behind it's gone for a corner. And a deep ball in. Insufficient accuracy as regards the corner. Options around him. He's taken on the shots, but he's failed to beat the goalkeeper from there, Lee.
Well, it was well worth the effort, but well off target.
This is Chris Smalling. Matic on the ball. Jesse Lingard.
अरे ये लुकाकू है ना, ये साला हगा हग मचाया है.
Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Lukaku.
ये फिर हक दिया
And a
लुकाकू.
throw in forthcoming. They will
लुकाकू
now
साला
make use of their
कमजोर पड़ा
substitutes
है.
bench. Here is Fred. Lingard. he's given us away. Jesse Lingard
Wow,
slipping
yaar.
it through. Alexis Sanchez in a potentially productive position.
अरे
Well, they can
नहीं,
say
ये
a
तो
big
गोल
thank
था
you to the
भाई.
goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
पास डाल सकता था यार मैं.
So the corner played into the box and clears his lines. Can he do it from miles out? Corner given to United.
ये छेड़ लिया साले ने.
And that's a deep corner. Well thumped clear. And now this is Lingard. Antonio Valencia in possession. It was an ambitious shot, and it didn't really trouble the keeper.
No, you'd be really surprised if he let that one in.
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Fred with it. Lingard. The ball with Valencia. And Valencia with the cross here. What a save it was to keep them in with a shout.
Well, he has. He kept them in the game. If that goes in, it's all
कितना
over.
खतरनाक सेव किया भाई उसने.
Well, I really thought that was in, but the keeper will be getting lots of pats on the back from his manager and players alike after that.
Carrying a genuine threat here. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. We have entered the final minute of normal time.
बहुत अच्छा खेल गया यार. मैंने हल्के में ले लिया इनको, पता है, वाइड ड्रेस देख के.
Fred with it. Jesse Lingard. Young. Lingard. Beautifully timed.
वहीं से नहीं निकल पा रहे हैं, मालूम है. अब क्या ही चेंज करेगा यार.
That's it, the final
हार गए
whistle,
थे
and
फालतू
the
का मैच.
malaise in Europe continues. Points drop once again,
हारे
and
भी
they're
किससे
complicating
अपन.
things greatly in their quest to qualify for the knockout stages.
Well, yeah, points dropped, and that
Leicester पहले
means 2
से
more
हारे
wins
शायद.
at least, and that equals pressure. Can they cope with that pressure to try and get themselves towards the top of this group? On the evidence of game 1 and 2, probably not.
मॉस्को से आ रहे हैं भाई. गंदा खेला भाई मैं तो. मॉस्को से हरवा दिया मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड को. बायर्न म्यूनिख को नहीं हराऊंगा, पर बायर्न म्यूनिख अपनी अच्छी टीम है भाई. लेवेंडोस्की.
Well, they get their fair share of different weather here in the Munich area tonight. Alas,
अब तो
if
जीतना
you're a
ही है यार.
spectator anyway, it's all about
चैट एट आई है क्या, देख ले. अभी तो कोई नहीं जिंदा हुआ है.
rain. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon, and we've got Champions League group stage fare on the menu. This ought to be a fantastic watch, Lee.
Well, we talk about getting good start in European football. Both teams losing their first game put the pressure on. Who can come out with something at the end of this game?
And so the starting 11 for Bayern. The highly regarded Manuel Neuer starts in goal. Mats Hummels starts with Jerome Boateng in central defence. James Rodriguez
Offside था
plays
भाई यार
alongside
वो.
Thiago in central midfield. And leading the
Offside ही
attack
था
today
शुद्ध में
is the
वो.
lethal Robert
ये ऑफसाइड
Lewandowski.
भाग रहा है.
The offside
ये
flag
offside
had to
कहलाता
go
है.
up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
पानी गिरा हुआ है भाई, धीरे बॉल
Well,
चलेगी.
that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again.
अब तो
It's been
जाएगा.
threaded by Lewandowski. And close to goal.
अरे
So a
यार
goal kick is what's coming up here.
क्या हगा है भाई उसने. गोल था यार ये यार.
Franck Ribéry. Javi Martinez. Well, no matter the year, when it comes to the Champions League, you tend to expect, Lee, that Bayern will be there or thereabouts.
Well, there's certain words spring to mind when you think of Bayern Munich over the years. Power, winners, talent, and look.
Geometric precision from Thiago. Lovely ball from Robin.
Yes.
Into the net, courtesy of Thiago.
क्या पास डाला भाई उसने, जो डी के अंदर से पास डाला ना वो देखो.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal.
इधर से जो पास
Send it
डालेगा
back
ना,
in the net. Keeper
ये
couldn't
वाला
do
पास
anything
बहुत
about
अच्छा
it.
था.
A chance to revisit the goal.
मजा आ गया भाई. बायर्न को नहीं हरने दूंगा.
So back underway. Bayern leading here. And the keeper completely untroubled. Kimmich with it. Javi Martinez. Thiago. Here is Joshua Kimmich. And Robin untidy there.
तेज मार देता है यार वो.
Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside.
Offside था.
The flag has gone up. The ball with James Rodriguez. This is Alaba. Lewandowski. Just wanted to get it out of there. Lewandowski now. And now the visionary Lewandowski. It could be up for grabs. Kimmich. Lewandowski! Simple save for the keeper.
Well, he had to pick the flight of the ball up, that was all. Got behind it. Good save.
And it's with Ribéry. Into the middle from Ribéry.
अरे भाई साहब ये तो गोल था यार.
And he's knocked it out of play.
ये
So
कैसे
a
save हो
throw-in
गया?
is the decision. This is Alaba. Arjen Robben might want this. And a no-nonsense clearance. And offside it is.
ये ऑफसाइड होता है भाई, वहाँ से बॉल नहीं निकली अभी आगे से और ये पहले घुस गया अंदर. ये ऑफसाइड होता है.
Javi Martinez. Bayern moving the ball around. And Thiago. Lewandowski.
अरे रे.
Keeper did his job to begin with.
इतना
A
खतरनाक
no-nonsense
खेला था यार
defensive
मैं.
clearance.
Well, that was goalkeeping at its
मैंने ही
best,
हक
Derek.
दिया
What a
भाई.
save that was.
Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Hummels. James Rodriguez. Well, Let's see, does he mean business? Boateng's block. So now a corner.
गोल किक है कॉर्नर है सॉरी कॉर्नर है
And that's a deep corner. And he's clear as lines. Is he going to punish them here? And can he make this move count? Franck Ribéry. Given
हटे
away by
यार
Bayern Munich. And it's with Robert
अरे
Lewandowski.
रे कहाँ मार दिया रे हरामी
Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team.
अच्छा पास डाला था भाई वो ले नहीं पाया कैरी नहीं कर पाया वो साला
Will there be a tangible end product?
ना सटीक खेल रहे हैं भाई लोग
Bayern have
अरे
given it away.
अपन ही गंदा खेल रहे हैं भाई उन लोग अच्छा खेल रहे हैं
Now Ribéry has it.
ये
James Rodriguez dispossessed. Given away. Sloppy in possession, James Rodriguez. Carrying a genuine threat here. Now, what can he do here? Well,
बचा
not really
लिया
a
रे,
shooting
बच गया।
moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Here is Thiago. Here is Arjen Robben. Lewandowski. This is James Rodriguez.
हाँ
Corner opportunity for Bayern. And played in by Kimmich. Betwixt and between that clearance.
अरे रे बच गया फिर से गोल
Corner
किक है
for Bayern then.
कॉर्नर फिर से मुंबई में थोतर दिया मैंने उसके पता है
Arjen Robben. James Rodriguez. Oh, he's missed the chance to extend their advantage.
Oh, a golden opportunity to really put the game to bed.
जर्रा सी ऊपर से निकल गई यार
Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. And here's Joshua Kimmich moving through the gears. And it's with Robert Lewandowski. Has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in.
अपन भी अच्छा खेल रहे भाई ऐसा नहीं है
Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. Well, he knew what he was doing defensively with the concession of that throw-in. Javi Martinez.
गलत बटन दबा देता हूँ यार मैं बी दबाना था तो एक्स दबा दिया
This is Robert Lewandowski. James Rodriguez prepared to fire. And a goal here for Bayern. It's going to be so difficult to
गोल कर
thwart
दिए
them
भाई अपन
now.
ने.
Well, they put some superb balls in from the wide areas, and that one's probably the best. And what do they get? Reward.
वाह
A
यार
goal.
वाह, क्या गोल मारा
And the
मैंने.
goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee.
क्या गोल हुआ भाई, मजा आ गया. ये लड़का यार गुम गया बहुत दिन से, मतलब दिखता नहीं है अब ये फुटबॉल में,
So 2-0 now.
या तो मैंने नहीं देखा बहुत दिन से, ऐसा भी हो
The
सकता
electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a
है.
minimum
ऐसे ही
of
खेलते
4
भाई अपन
added minutes.
मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड से, वो थोड़ा सामने वाले मोरक्को वालों को हल्के में ले लिया ना मैंने.
Now it's with Boateng. It's with Robin. Here is Thiago. Here is Arjen Robin. Robin delivering. On the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10, it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it did do.
बहुत अच्छा फुटबॉल खेलने लगा हूँ भाई मैं.
James Rodriguez. And that
Game
brings
खत्म
to an
कीजिए
end
अपन.
the first half here in Munich.
अभी पहला हाफ हुआ है, मेरे को लगा कि जीत गए.
And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. And given away. Inventive pass from Robin. Now the task is to remain focused.
क्या गोल है.
Lewandowski! Just what you would expect from one of the best
Lewandowski.
finishers in the world.
Well, just look at this. They all back off him, and he takes the advantage. He goes through 1, 2, 3. In the end, it's a wonderful
Lewandowski ने
solo
गोल
goal.
मारा बाबा.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. Given away.
वाह यार,
Now Robin.
मैंने गलत मार दिया भाई.
Hummers. Bayern moving the ball around and getting deep into opposition territory. It's with Mats Hummers. Now it's with Javi Martinez. Now Ribéry has it. Lewandowski now. David Alaba. Robin's in the vicinity. Not messing around with that clearance. And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid. And the defender takes care of business.
Well, he thought he'd done everything right. He really did, but not to be.
David Alaba. James Rodriguez. Bayern have given it away. Over the byline, hence a goal kick.
गोल किक है बोल
Substitution time it is. Hummers. Here is Arjen Robin. They've given it away. And threaded through by Franck Ribéry. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. it will be a Bayern corner. Over it comes. And he failed to get it away properly. And a shooting chance for Lewandowski. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is.
ऐसा
Well, it's
वाला
not a brilliant
सेलिब्रेशन
goal,
किया
but
भाई
it's a
उसने.
goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
A chance to revisit the goal.
ये लेवेंडोस्की बोलती पब्लिक. रॉबर्ट लेवेंडोस्की.
And it has
ये
been
बायर्न से आया है,
one-sided, but they
मतलब
deserve the
बार्सिलोना में.
plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Slipped through by Javi Martinez.
Why?
Ball from James Rodriguez. And that's the end of that for now. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Bayern succeed in getting the ball forward. Can they produce from here? Simple catch, really. Tremendous intuition to win it back.
गंदा हरा दिया यार इन
Throw-in it's
लोगों को
going to
अपन ने.
be.
4-0 है अभी 65 मिनट्स
They've
हुए बस.
decided that now is the
मैनचेस्टर
time to go to
यूनाइटेड
the
जो हारी
bench.
ना अपनी, वो उसमें मेरा दिमाग खराब हो गया, इसलिए इनको गंदा हराया.
Is he going to punish them here?
अरे ये भी साला हीरो
It'll
बन
be
रहा
a
है इन लोग.
corner.
हार नहीं मान रहा अभी. मैं लड़ूंगा कह रहे, मैं लड़ूंगा.
Played into the centre of the box. Well, that was anything but a
चलो घर
textbook
जाओ.
header, Lee.
Well, to be fair to him, it's not the easiest of chances. He's just caught you off the top of his head, really.
Now it's with Javi Martinez. Thiago distributing shrewdly. Robert Lewandowski with an incisive pass.
हाँ.
And no nonsense
उचक गया
defensive
लेवेंडोस्की
clearance.
साला. उचक क्यों रहा था? छेड़ लेता बॉल. अरे कहाँ फेंक रहा
And
है?
a goal
साइड
kick
फेंकना था.
given. He's given us away. Lewandowski. Tremendous ball played through.
There we go.
ये चैट आई है किसी की. 1 मिनट भाई. चैट आ गेली.
Plenty of running room in the wide position.
रुक जा भाई, हार जाऊंगा. कोई भाई आया है, इसको देख लेता हूँ जरा. यदुनंदन वर्मा जी आए हैं अपने. स्ट्रीमिंग चालू हो गई यार. अब लाइव आने लगा हूँ मैं. बढ़िया चालू करवा लिया अपन ने. 50 सब्सक्राइबर हो गए अपने.
They have the sixth sense to know
अब
what to do
फुटबॉल
and
खेल
win
रहे
it
हैं बढ़िया
back.
लाइव आके.
And there's the feed
बहुत
into the
मजे आ रहे हैं.
box.
और
Well, a sloppy clearance.
वाले
What can
अपन.
the opposition do with this? Here is Arjen Robben.
अरे रे अभी
And they'll have to
चालू
throw
हुई है
it
भाई
back in
स्ट्रीमिंग.
play.
तो लाइव आने लगा
And a
हूँ.
substitution in the offing.
मजे आ रहे हैं.
Just been a thoroughly cogent
Quality
and
वगैरह सही
convincing
लग रही है.
performance in this match, Lee.
Well, some teams have problems creating and scoring goals.
ऑडियो
we
ऑडियो
know
सही
that.
आ रही ना.
Bayern Munich don't normally, and they haven't done
अरे.
tonight. It's the hardest thing to do on a football pitch. They make it look easy. Lovely to watch. The players have all got a smile on their face. What more can we ask for?
Given away.
बहुत सही रे.
Mats Hummels. Oh, he could face real difficulties here. David Alaba. James Rodriguez. It's with Robert Lewandowski. And is this the moment for Lewandowski?
गोल मार
And a
दिया
goal
भाई.
it is for Bayern.
Well, the
गोल मार
defence
दिया
just
अपन
couldn't
ने.
cope with this wave after wave of pressure.
There we go.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target.
गोल देखो
You
बाबा,
can't
गोल.
score unless you do. And on this occasion he
Ah,
does,
ah, ah.
and he scores.
A chance to revisit the goal.
क्या गोल मारा है यार. चैट आई है, चैट आई है, चैट आई है, चैट आई है, चैट आई है. हाँ बढ़िया. ऑडियो वीडियो सब सही है ना. बढ़िया है. यही मतलब चेक करना था मेरे को, सही आ रही कि नहीं. बाकी जीत रहे हैं अपन.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't
5-0
really
से
been
हरा
a
दिए हैं.
contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Given away. Ribéry slides it through.
अरे नहीं.
Ribéry couldn't make any headway on the passing front. Franck Ribéry. Javi Martinez. Lewandowski now. Here's Javi Martinez. And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
Bayern have given it
Re.
away. An authoritative challenge. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Javi Martinez.
हैवी मार्टिनस, तेरा बार बार नाम क्यों आ रहा है?
David Alaba. They are enjoying plenty of space here, Bayern. And the goalkeeper covered a
नहीं
lot of
यार, ये तो
ground to
गोल
push
होना
that
था
away
भाई.
from danger.
ये तो गोल होना था. इतना सटीक गोल मारा था. तेज खेल रहा है भाई वो भी, मतलब कंप्यूटर भी.
James Rodriguez. Given away by Bayern Munich.
बहुत सुंदर लड़के.
Clattered away. And putting his body on the line. It'll be a corner.
लेवेंडोस्की ले रहा है.
Over it comes. Staunch rearguard action. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping following that long shot.
मुंह में उतर दिया बाबा उसके.
Concentration when the ball's in the air for that long. Just get behind it, get your hands up.
अबे छका दिया रे.
Wasted possession again. Robert Lewandowski with an incisive pass. And the goalkeeper
कैसे
at
छेड़
ease
ले
with
रहा
the
है यार वो
situation.
हर बार.
Well, so he should be. It's an easy save, but he still have to make it.
ओजर नाम है उसका.
A corner will ensue.
ये कैसे ही छेड़ ले रहा है.
The object of the exercise. And that is the end of the game.
जीत गए अपन.
Vital points picked up after that initial reverse lead.
Well, yeah, back on track. That's what they are. There's no real panic after losing the first game, but they did need 3 points tonight. Now they can
तीन
push
गोल
on to
किया
the
भाई
3 points in
लेवेंडोस्की ने
game
5
3 and
अटेम्प्ट में.
really put the pressure on.
ओहो, दोनों अच्छी टीमों का मैच है भाई. पेरिस वर्सेस एथलेटिको. फिक्स द प्रॉब्लम माई सेल्फ. किसको रेड कार्ड मिला है? अच्छा इसको मिला है भाई, इसको रेड कार्ड मिला है। सेंटर बैक को सेंटर बैक चेंज करना पड़ेगा। ये सैविच है और तो है नहीं है। ये कर दो सेंड। अच्छा सेंटर बैक घुसेड़ दिया यार अपन ने 84 वाला। मेरे बहुत तगड़ी टीम है यार इनकी यार। ग्रीजमैन, कोस्टा, रॉड्री, लेमार, सेउल, कुक। इसको नहीं जानता भाई, सैविच को तो जानता हूँ। गॉर्डन ये भी अच्छा है, बढ़िया प्लेयर बना है रे लो। वुड यू लाइक टू सेव? यस, जब भाई तो करे हैं। अबे कर तो दिए चेंजेस। इसको भी चेंज करने बोल रहा है। पेरिस है भाई अपनी, इनकी एथलेटिको मैड्रिड। पेरिस लेके खेल रहा है अपन। ट्रेनिंग दे रहा है अपन को।
Coming your way next on EA TV.
व्यूअर्स नहीं दिखा रहे यार इसमें। व्यूअर्स वाला सेटअप करना पड़ेगा, व्यूअर्स देख रहे कि नहीं, अपने को पता नहीं चल रहा है।
And good evening to you from the Parc des Princes here in the French capital, Paris, the venue for tonight's action. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here in the commentary box is Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage fare on the menu. It's Paris Saint-Germain against Atletico Madrid.
ये दोनों बहुत अच्छी टीम है बाबा। मेरे को पसंद है दोनों का मैच देखना। देख रहे कितना तेज खेल रहे हैं लोग।
It's a splendid through ball from Neymar. The PSG team. It's got to be Neymar.
नहीं यार, तो गोल होना था ये।
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Godin. Saul. Koke. It's with Saul. This is Diego Costa. And here's Lemar.
मुंबई में तो कर दिया अपनी टीम के।
to apply the pressure. Cavani.
Cavani.
PSG on the move.
तेरे को
with
चानी
purpose.
खवानी.
What can they do from this particular position?
Cavani ने छिना ली बॉल यार.
So glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw,
हाँ,
this was
अपनी
the
ball
one
है,
that
अपनी ball
stood
है.
out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, we're in for a real belter, I think. So much hype leading up to this game. Both teams expected to go deep into this competition. Can't wait for this one.
It is Marco Verratti.
Yes.
Cavani!
हाँ.
That will give them quite the lift. An early opening
आ रहा
goal
हूँ.
lead.
Well, you always want to start quickly, and there's certainly a quick start there. What a finish. Well, we're going to see the replay here.
यार ये क्या हो गया? चलो भाई खेलते हैं अपन.
Can't head the ball in the net if you don't get any crosses in. The crosses are coming in thick and fast, and that was a beauty. That
ये
made the
गोल
goal.
किया था अपन ने.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
क्या उछका है यार.
And so back playing again. PSG with the lead. Godin. Now Griezmann. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Chance for Cavani. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Draxler now. Atletico's European story is a compelling one. I remember, Lee, as a young boy, watching Atletico in the final of the old European Cup, losing to Bayern after a replay that was staged 2 days after the initial final.
Well, exactly. They have got a rich past, and certainly moving forward, Atletico Madrid will always look at the Champions League and expect to progress to the latter stages. Under the shadow of Real Madrid, yes, but they don't half create a shadow for themselves as well.
Well, he's given us away. Comfortable on the ball, moving it forward here, Atletico. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
No, it was close. It was a decent effort. They'll keep plugging away, I'm sure.
He's feeling the pressure here. Verratti now. Verratti dispossessed. Koke. Fine ball from Antoine Griezmann. And a wonderful save.
All types of save keepers make, but that's really important. Look how close the
क्या
striker
डिफेंस
gets.
किया अपन ने यार.
Atletico have the corner.
तेज खेल रहे भाई उन लोग. दोनों तगड़ी टीम है.
And Koke with the delivery. Well, body in the way.
देख रहे भाई, देख
Corner
रहे
kicks
कैसा
keep
गोल
on
कर
coming.
देते हैं. बचा लिया उसने.
Koke tasked with taking it. It's going to be an Atletico throw-in. Felipe Luis has it. Lemar. And here's Griezmann. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances.
अरे यार वो
Atletico
बॉल
will
ही
get
नहीं
the
दिया.
throw-in. Juan Fran. It's with Saul. And here now is Diego Costa. Carrying a genuine threat here. Surely the equaliser. And the goalkeeper, as you would expect, once again doing his job.
Yeah, that's it. His job. Get behind the ball and save it.
Verratti. Here's Mbappe.
अरे नहीं
Felipe
भाई.
Luis has it. Lemar.
तेज खेल रहे भाई लोग.
And scope for the cross. Now Rabiot. And given
Hut.
away. Saul.
हारना नहीं है भाई ये.
And given away by Atletico. And cleared away. And here's Lemar. Felipe Luis. He's taken on the shots, but he's failed to beat the
अपन भी
goalkeeper
ऐसा
from
नहीं है,
there.
हल्का नहीं खेल
Well, it
रहा
was well
भाई.
worth the effort, but well off target.
Here's Marquinhos. Rabiot. Verratti now. Kylian Mbappe. Job done, ball one. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Atletico have given it away. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Given away by Julian Draxler. Trailing as they are. What will be the thinking in the camp as you see it, Lee?
This Atletico side just needs to up the tempo a little bit in the second half. They've had some joy, especially in midfield and up front. The team's nearly clicking, but it's just not quite
बहुत
there.
सही.
Lovely ball from Verratti.
अरे रे.
Corner given to PSG. So the corner played into the box. Thumped clear. Here's Marquinhos. Cavani! Will it come back to haunt them? A golden opportunity squandered, Lee.
What a
देखो कितना
chance.
सही
That was the
मारा उसने
game
भी.
right there.
उसकी भी गलती नहीं है. थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा तेज मार दिया मैंने. एंगल गलत ले लिया.
And given away by Atletico. Mbappe. It's a weighted pass. Just wanted to get it out of there. Throw-ins given. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. And slipped through beautifully. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Given away by Verratti.
अंधा पास डाल रहा हूँ यार मैं भी यार. अंदाजे से.
Griezmann. Now, what can he do here? Moving through the gears. Still alive. Here's Marquinhos. Verratti now. Neymar. He's given us away.
हट. लुक स्लो क्यों खेल रहे हैं यार.
Saul. And it's Koke. And now it's with Saul. That is a moment he would dearly love to have back if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Here's Mbappe. Well, it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. What will they do next?
नहीं यार. एंडिंग में गलत बटन दबा दी मैंने.
Saul. Koke with it. Well, great read there to intercept. And so the half-time whistle has gone.
Half-time हो
Here
गया,
at the
अपन आ
Parc
गए.
des Princes. Second half starts with Atletico Madrid in the role of chasers. An abundance of space. He's been a bit unlucky. Felipe Luis. Saul. And here's Lamar. Useful cross towards the near post.
बच गया रे.
Atletico's corner.
खुद ही गोल मार दिया था
Just
मैंने अपने.
always asking questions of the opposition in the first half. Edinson Cavani.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
Thomas. Koke. Diego Costa.
बच गया.
It
भाई
looked as
ये
though he
लोग गोल
almost
करके ही
forced the
रहेंगे
shot
ऐसा लग
that
रहा है मेरे
time.
को.
Well, it's okay shooting
Defense
from there,
बढ़ाना
but you
पड़ेगा.
have to test the keeper.
Marquinhos. This is Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva. Neymar.
कहाँ
He has the
डालने
sixth
बोला,
sense
कहाँ
to know
डाल
what
रहा
to
है?
do and win it back. And it's Koke. Might be a chance here. Immaculately placed by
भाई
Cavani.
प्लीज इस बार गोल
Is
है.
it going to be Kylian Mbappe? And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Untidy it was by Meunier. Slipped through by Diego Costa. Manoeuvring his way forward.
बाय
And
यार.
a corner for Atletico. Corner kick from Koke. Still possibilities. Lamar. Marquinhos with the block. It's going to be an Atletico throw-in. Now Godin. Thomas. Saul.
साउल.
Thomas now. Thomas Lemar. Koke. And stopped there by Marquinhos. The cross is on. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. And you need your defender to take charge. No luck for Neymar in the passing department. And given away. Now Griezmann. And here's Lamar. Couldn't keep it. Half an hour remaining then. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Carrying a genuine threat here. And it's Koke. And here now is Diego Costa. Just wanted to get it out of there. Now Rabiot. Verratti now. Now Rabiot. Verratti.
नहीं यार, अटैकिंग कमजोर है.
Given
देख.
away by PSG yet again.
बहुत तगड़ा खेल रहे हैं भाई लोग.
Koke. And Diego Costa is waiting.
बच गया
And on the
भाई.
volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10 it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it did do.
Double substitution time it is for Atletico. Now Rabiot. Rabiot. Mbappe with it. And threaded through by Mbappe. Will there be a tangible end product? Rabiot. And it's Julian Draxler. Routine for Oblak.
लोग तगड़ा खेल रहे हैं भाई.
So 20 minutes to go. Saul. Griezmann running towards goal. One man to beat. And the goal gaping at him.
बचा
Marquinhos with
लिया
the
रे,
block.
बचा लिया अपन ने.
So a corner here. And he's fired over the corner. Just couldn't capitalise there. No nonsense clearance. And can he make this move count? Slipping it through Partey. And clears his lines. Corner kick forthcoming. And A deep corner into the centre of the area. Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the credit to the defender there. Just put him off balance.
Now Meunier. Here's Marquinhos. Rabiot. Draxler now. Now Kurzawa. Draxler. Chance for Cavani. Still possibilities. Out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. Here's Marquinhos. This is Thiago Silva. This is Neymar. Thiago Silva. Given away by PSG yet again. Now Correa. A lot of momentum to this Atletico attack. Well, thumped clear. Juan Fran. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Well, he couldn't quite keep the header down.
Well, it was the pace on the cross. Sometimes with that much power on the cross, just cushion it, otherwise it goes over.
Now Rabiot.
अरे रे लास्ट पास नहीं निकला बस ये गेम 80 मिनट तक तो मेरा है यहाँ से हारा ना मैं
Just too close to the goalkeeper in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, poor technique really, and the goalkeeper's not troubled.
Verratti now. Draxler now. Now Kurzawa. This is Neymar. Carrying a genuine threat here. They've given it away.
नहीं यार.
Clattered away.
Pass.
This is Neymar. Neymar crosses it in. You never really know, Lee, if it's going to come off when you hit it on the volley in that fashion.
Yeah,
86 मिनट तक गेम अभी अपना है भाई.
You think, wow, and then all of a sudden you realise where it's gone.
Excellent placement from Vitolo. And cleared away. It's with Saul. And a goal kick is the outcome. Marquinhos. This is Thiago Silva. Draxler. Kurzawa. They've given it away. Atletico have an awful lot of space here. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. PSG just can't seem to get the possession game working. Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Meunier.
जीत गए हैं अपन वैसे.
They've lost possession, Paris Saint-Germain.
Yes.
And that will be all for tonight. You've got to say more positives than negatives for them in the group so far.
Yeah.
A game that should get... It's It's Liverpool, they face Juventus, and it's live next on EA TV. Good evening. This is, without question, one of the true cathedrals of football. Anfield, the venue tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary box for complete coverage is Lee Dixon. And in the Champions League group stage, Liverpool play host to their chief rivals in this section. It is Liverpool up against Juventus.
Hello everybody, thank you Derek. Well, it wasn't an ideal start to Juve's Champions League campaign. 3 points would have been the order of the day in the first game, but they didn't get that, just the solitary point. Can they get 3 points and back on track tonight?
A Liverpool free kick coming up. Inventive and entertaining, it's not a bad combination. Paulo Dybala, the man we're talking about.
Well, yeah, when defenders look who they're playing against, they always look at the goals. 2 goals in his last previous game, he's certainly a threat to them today.
When Liverpool play in the group stage, it always has the effect of bringing the memories back. My favourite memory, Lee, old spaghetti legs himself, Bruce Grobbelaar, on that final against Roma.
Yeah, who can forget that? And I think Liverpool would love that to be happening again. They've got the talent, they've got the drive, they've got the hunger. Can they go all the way?
So, glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well,
Roberto Firmino! The keeper really had work to do after that header came in. Marks out of 10 for the save, Lee.
I'll give him an 8. No, 7.
भाई बहुत तेज खेल रहा है बंदा जैसे जैसे मैचेस आगे बढ़ रहे हैं तो अच्छे तगड़े गेम आ रहे हैं
Jordan Henderson with it, and you need your defender to take charge. Virgil van Dijk. Now Khedira. Douglas Costa. Juventus have given us away. Naby Keita. Henderson has it. Juventus have given it away. Henderson. Now Chiellini. Pjanic. Pjanic now. It's with Dybala. Now it's Lovren. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Not quite the counter-attack. Oh, a lovely ball. It's there for him. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Pjanic. Pjanic now. Possibilities for Douglas Costa. And now Ronaldo. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
इतना है वावा गेम रोनाल्डो की टीम है
Henderson has it. It's with Roberto Firmino. Mane. Here's Robertson. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Roberto Firmino. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. And now Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa with the cross.
Oh.
The Juventus corner forthcoming.
कहाँ का सेव किया भाई उसने यार
Corner delivered by Dybala.
अब गोल.
And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight
हारेंगे
game,
तो
but
नहीं
now
भाई.
all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, it's almost a perfect headed goal. Brilliant delivery into the danger area. Good movement, back of the net.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. Underway again with Juventus in front.
Goal for Juventus. Number 10,
Henderson.
Paulo Dybala.
Fabinho now. Naby Keita. Read it superbly to take back possession. Costa with it. And a goal kick is the outcome. Fabinho now. Henderson. Carrying a genuine threat here. Salah. Keeper did his job to begin with. He's lost the ball, Juan Cuadrado. And Mane. Blocked by Bonucci. We've seen it before. If there's such a thing as the perfect challenge, that was it. But a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold has it. An authoritative challenge. It was going to take an audacious effort to beat the goalkeeper from there. Khedira's lost it. It's a highly promising Liverpool attack, but will there be an end product? Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Pjanic now, given away.
लंबे पास नहीं डालना है, लंबे पास नहीं डालना है.
Going through Mane, and meat and drink to the
समझ
goalkeeper.
गया मैं, लंबे पास नहीं डालना है.
Bonucci. Tend not to associate Pjanic with errant passes like that. It is a decent-looking attack here. That's how to flummox the opposing defender. He's taken on the
भाई
shots,
तेज
but he's
खेल रहे हैं
failed to
यार
beat
लोग.
the goalkeeper from there, Lee.
Well, it was well worth the effort, but well off target.
Pjanic now. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Well, it's been a good half for Juve. The coach, though, still has some work to do at half-time. It's all about ball retention. Needs to improve a little bit in the second half. Possession could be key.
Henderson has it. Well, great read there to intercept. Dybala. Juventus have given it away. Liverpool continue to advance. Will they be able to convert? Costa with it. Pjanic now.
नहीं.
Alexander-Arnold has it. Keita. Pjanic now.
हट
Well, that's very
यार.
smart defending, and now they have the ball again. It's with Roberto Firmino. Fabinho now. Pjanic.
गलती हो गई
Alexander-Arnold has
यार,
it.
मेरे ही से गलती हो गई.
And they'll
जल्दी
have to
पास
throw
कर
it
दिया
back
मैंने.
in play. Costa with it. We
Hut.
have the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. And showing fine vision. It could be the big moment for him. Not really the ideal clearance. And Mohamed Salah now. Roberto Firmino! Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Pjanic. Excellent vision from Dybala. Well, let's see, does he mean business?
हट यार.
And the danger cleared. An incisive pass. And Mane. And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat.
बचा
Right to
लिया
make up.
भाई, मैंने
Perhaps this
बचा
corner
लिया.
can assist them. And he's fired over the corner. Can they slot it home? It wasn't far away from the target, Lee.
No, it was decent. Really, really decent chance for the lad.
And they get the ball rolling in the second half. Juventus with the advantage. Khedira's lost it. And now
अरे
Ronaldo.
नहीं.
So a throw in here. Khedira. Sadio Mane now. Roberto Firmino. Henderson has it. Promising looking ball. Salah. And he's made headway. Does he have the beating of the goalkeeper? Keeper didn't quite do enough. Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, Derek, they're still behind, but it was so close to equalising there.
Roberto Firmino. It's with Fabinho. And a strong tackle. Pjanic now. That's a lovely ball
बहुत
from
सही.
Pjanic.
पेनल्टी
And a
पेनल्टी.
penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. And there is going to be a
Penalty,
booking
penalty.
here, Lee, for the young fullback Alexander-Arnold.
Well, he's learning his trade,
Penalty
and this
हो
is
जा.
part of that learning curve.
पेनल्टी हो जा. पेनल्टी है शायद, अगर लाइन के अंदर है तो. वाह यस भाई साहब, पेनल्टी ले रहा रोनाल्डो अपने हाथ में रिमोट.
And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
जीत गए भाई, 2 गोल से अब तो आ गए, अब तो वैसे ही नहीं हार रहे.
We'll see it again here, Derek. Looks easy, doesn't it? I can tell you it isn't. I'm telling you now.
On a bit more analysis as regards the goal. Well, a second goal for them here.
Juventus goal, number 7.
Henderson.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Naby Keita. Sadio Mane now. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Job done, ball 1. Pjanic. Now Khedira. Douglas Costa. Incisive pass from Douglas Costa. Alexander-Arnold has it. And Mohamed Salah now. He's just a thorough reader of the game. And there we saw it. And now Jordan Henderson. Will there be a tangible end product? Meticulous polisher of his defensive game, Pjanic. object of the exercise from
Hard
Juventus
yaar.
is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. Here's Keita. Henderson has it. And Firmino. Well, this would help them get back into the game. It goes beggingly.
Mohamed
That could
Salah.
have been their ticket back into the game.
Well, 2 goals down. You can't keep wasting chances like this.
मेरे को तो लगा कि हो गया गोल.
Bonucci. Now Khedira. Dybala, that was untidy.
अरे यार मैंने ही गलत जगह पास कर दिया यार.
Well, they couldn't do anything with that particular cross. Pjanic. Now Cuadrado. Cristiano Ronaldo. Carrying a genuine threat here. Well, visionary passing. Cristiano Ronaldo.
अरे
Splendid
भाई
save from the keeper.
यार इतना
Danger
अच्छा
averted.
खेला था
Yeah,
भाई
he
ने.
didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reflexes there.
It's with Roberto Firmino. It's a highly promising Liverpool attack, but will there be an end product? Wijnaldum now. Well, really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers.
Yeah, goalkeeper fully in control there.
Given away.
होशियारी.
Over the top, into the stride of Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane's cross. Well, it didn't have to be a 10 out of 10 from the keeper, but high marks anyway.
7.5 I'm going to give him for that one. 7.5. Well done.
Alexandro. Douglas Costa. Alexandro now. Here's Ronaldo. Khedira. It's with Joao Cancelo. A really sumptuous ball. Following the close range effort.
Look how close he gets to the goalkeeper. It's a really, really good save in the end.
Henderson. To be replaced by
इजी ही मानना था भाई उसको, तेज नहीं मानना था. सही खेला था मैंने.
And firing it into the area. Well, clattered away. Wijnaldum now. Andrew Robertson. Going through Mane. And he's made headway. Does he have the beating of the goalkeeper? He cuts it back. I'll tell you what, when the keeper looks lost as he was there, you've got to be
ये तो
ruthless.
गोल मारना था यार,
Well,
उसको
big
क्यों नहीं
target,
मारा?
big chance, big flop.
तेज मार दिया.
Pjanic now. Now Khedira. It is advantage Juve. Juventus keep possession, and it's positive possession. What can they do from this position? And Ronaldo prepared to fire. And fired against the crossbar. And the no-nonsense clearance.
Well, he thought he'd done everything right. He really did, but not to be.
It is a decent-looking attack here. Cross towards Mane. Far post here. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Alexander-Arnold. The cross comes over from Mane. Wasted possession again. Can they cut open the defence with a through ball? An easy meet for the keeper given that cross. It's with Dybala. Now Chiellini. Khedira. Juventus, the old lady, and Ronaldo tries his luck. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
ट्रेंट अलेक्जेंडर आउट हो गया भाई बाहर. इसको क्यों बिठा दिया यार मैंने?
top to the ball, Mo Salah. And threading it forward. Now Chiellini. Well, can he make this move count? Now Mo Salah. And it might be. Blocked by Bonucci. We've seen it before. So it's going to be a goal kick here. And only 2 minutes remaining here. Pjanic. Pjanic.
The referee has indicated
Cristiano Ronaldo.
minimum of 3 minutes added time.
Tremendous intuition to win
हट
it back.
यार.
And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And space on the wing for Liverpool. He has time to play it over. Roberto Firmino!
ऐसे कैसे मार देगा साले तू? मैं यहाँ घुइयाँ छीनने के लिए आया हूँ क्या?
1 minute remaining. Now Cuadrado. And that will be all for tonight. You've got to say
Gire
more
baba.
positives than negatives for them in the group so far. And now Douglas Costa.
Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I'm that crazy having you on my mind? Do you think I'm helping
मोनाको सियोन मोनाको को तो हराऊंगा भाई. नहीं यार.
you every time? Do you think I'm calling?
चलो भाई स्ट्रीम एंड करते हैं ना.